Alex Pereira has finally responded to his ex-girlfriend's Instagram video. She actually celebrated his loss to Magomed Ankalaev and even tagged Ankalaev in the post.
We have a new light heavyweight champion. No more Shama, Kama. So, he lost at the International Women's Day. Maybe that's a sign, guys. I don't know. New light heavyweight champion Ankalaev. Congrats. He did a really good job. If you guys are talking robbery, you don't understand anything from MMA. So let's not talk about robbery. That's completely BS. This guy won, and actually he got this title shot very, very late, right? So I think we should give him some props. Even if we don't like him or we don't like his fighting style, we should give him some props. No more Shama.
And you won't believe what Alex fired back with. He said, "I think she should stop mentioning my name because her husband might get jealous." Wow! Tom Aspinall couldn't contain himself watching UFC 313 when Ankalaev rocked Alex at the end of the second round. Tom thinks Pereira is lucky he didn't get knocked out cold. He said if it was him landing that shot, Alex would have been snoozing. Tom also believes that now that Alex lost the belt, any possibility of a fight between Pereira and John Jones is completely off the table.
In this round. Yep. Oh! Rocked him. Yeah, that's...
Hey, he's f***ing lucky he didn't get knocked out there. Jesus. Mate, if that would have been me, he would have been f***ing snoozing.
That's off the table now. The Alex Pereira fight at heavyweight, or any other weight really. Yeah, John, there's only one way, there's only one thing to do, mate. Sign the contract and let's get a date going. And I know we seen last night Dana White was talking. Everything is now done on John's side, and the UFC now have to find a date and a venue, a place. So we're waiting for that. We've got some good news coming soon.
Daniel Cormier is giving major props to Jamahal Hill for his spot-on UFC 313 fight breakdown. Jamahal actually picked Magomed Ankalaev to beat Alex Pereira.
I know I'm gonna get hate for this one, but I get hate anyway. F y'all. I'm probably gonna go with Magomed. I just got a feeling that I feel he has more tools to win. Obviously, Alex has that one hit wonder. If he catches you, he can put you away. But I believe Magomed also has that. He has the speed, the patience to counter. He's been in this position before, and he let the title slip out of his hands once before. And I believe he'll be a lot more focused, locked in for this. And I believe he just has more ways. Ultimately, he just has more ways to win. So I'm gonna go with Magomed Ankalaev.
After Ankalaev defeated Pereira, Jamahal couldn't help but post this on X. "But I'm a hater though, chalk best breakdowns in the game." DC immediately replied saying, "You were right. Called it, and called it due to striking. Spot on Jamahal. Credit where it's due." Kamaru Usman was absolutely blown away by Magomed Ankalaev's striking at UFC 313. Usman completely disagrees with anyone saying Alex was robbed. He firmly believes Ankalaev clearly won the fight.
I wasn't leaving. He was there. He walked him down. And it was a perfect, I would say this, perfect game plan. He had great fight IQ. I think people keep expecting, because he's a Dagestani, people keep expecting him to shoot a double leg shot like we do sometimes, Henry and Khabib and Islam, some of these guys can do, and run him down, take him down the center and control him. And no, he doesn't necessarily do that. He showed that his striking is just as good as anyone. He can touch Alex Pereira. He's not afraid of him. He kept his chin down. And man, he was just a step ahead. I mean, he landed so beautiful. There was a couple times he really rocked Alex and hurt him. I believe in maybe the second round. But this could have definitely been a 4-1 decision. I'm not angry about the 3-2 decision for Ankalaev, because I think in that fifth round, Alex Pereira did come out with a little bit more sense of urgency. He looked like he was trying to fight and actually go try to finish the fight. But Ankalaev would, push him up against the fence and work on him and just kind of wear him down again. But you're right. Hey, it's your job to get off the fence. If you're not doing that, then why would the ref save you? And so, yeah, Ankalaev is just, he fought a masterful performance, because, hey, sometimes that's what you need to do to become a champion.
Magomed
Magomed Ankalaev is now vowing to defend his light heavyweight title against only the most deserving challengers. Reflecting on his performance against Alex Pereira, Ankalaev expressed immense pride in defying all those pre-fight expectations. So many people thought he'd have to rely only on wrestling to win, but he proved his versatility by standing toe-to-toe with Pereira for most of the fight. He showcased his striking skills and found major success on his feet.
Так что я очень рад.
Of course, I'm very happy. And first of all, in the first place, I was like, my task was to make happy all my coaches, my team, and all the people who was rooting for me, because there was a very long journey, and now finally we did it, and I'm happy. So after first round, the plan was just a push forward, but it happened that my opponent, just started like moving back, running back. He didn't engage into the fight, and actually I couldn't make the fight because everything went wrong. We were expecting, because with all other opponents he was like pushing forward. He was fighting as a first, but in this case he was fighting as a second one. So you see what happened. It is I'm excited, I'm excited because of this win. Yes, that's correct. Alex was a big star. There was a lot of hype around him, and to beat him, especially in that way, in the stand-up game where nobody was not expecting that way. And honestly, even though I wasn't even able to take him down because he was not once again engaging into the fight, overall it feels good.
And a 14-fight unbeaten streak for you.
In the reign of Magomed Ankalaev, the doors will be open always for all the contenders, for all the fighters who deserve the title shot. I would never pick and choose opponents, and whoever deserves, I'm gonna defend my title.
Speaking like a champion already, Magomed, congratulations.
Israel Adesanya gave his live reaction to Alex Pereira losing to Magomed Ankalaev, and surprisingly, Izzy thinks Alex actually won the fight.
Так что я очень рад.
Of course, I'm very happy. And first of all, in the first place, I was like, my task was to make happy all my coaches, my team, and all the people who was rooting for me, because there was a very long journey, and now finally we did it, and I'm happy. So after first round, the plan was just a push forward, but it happened that my opponent, just started like moving back, running back. He didn't engage into the fight, and actually I couldn't make the fight because everything went wrong. We were expecting, because with all other opponents he was like pushing forward. He was fighting as a first, but in this case he was fighting as a second one. So you see what happened. It is I'm excited, I'm excited because of this win. Yes, that's correct. Alex was a big star. There was a lot of hype around him, and to beat him, especially in that way, in the stand-up game where nobody was not expecting that way. And honestly, even though I wasn't even able to take him down because he was not once again engaging into the fight, overall it feels good.
And a 14-fight unbeaten streak for you.
In the reign of Magomed Ankalaev, the doors will be open always for all the contenders, for all the fighters who deserve the title shot. I would never pick and choose opponents, and whoever deserves, I'm gonna defend my title.
Speaking like a champion already, Magomed, congratulations.
Demetrius Johnson is weighing in on that never-ending debate about Jon Jones's professional MMA record and whether he should be considered undefeated. For those who don't know, Jones's only official loss came way back in 2009 against Matt Hamill when he was disqualified for throwing an illegal elbow. Mighty Mouse firmly asserts that regardless of the circumstances, a disqualification is still a legitimate loss and should absolutely be recognized as such.
Case with Jon Jones. What's up with that, mother?
Well, he did lose. He lost Matt Hamill. Yeah,
No.
Yeah, he lost. He broke the rules.
That's not a get your kick or lose. That's
a loss. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Toretto. Whether you win by second or 5 miles, winning is winning.
No, it's different. Jon Jones is the best 205er that ever graced this planet. He's never lost. You don't put that even on Jon Jones. He's never lost.
Then you go to showdog.com and see what showdog.com
says. Is it a disqualification? It should be a disqualification.
What are you mad about right now?
He's saying that Jon Jones lost. He didn't lose.
Jon Jones is
He's never lost
a fight.
28 wins and 1 loss. He lost to Matt Hamill, UFC The Ultimate Fighter 10 finale, December 5th, 2009. Disqualification, illegal elbow, Steve Mazzagatti.
Thank you. Disqualification. Sorry.
Still a loss, motherfucker.
It's disqualification.
So what does his record show?
His record shows 28, 1, and 1.
Daniel Cormier gave his raw reaction to Magomed Ankalaev defeating Alex Pereira. DC was incredibly impressed with Pereira's takedown defense. However, he doesn't believe Alex is nearly as good of a fighter when his opponent is pressuring him and forcing him to move backwards.
Pressure, pace, wasn't able to secure the takedowns like we thought he might. So on that front, Alex Pereira was much better than we thought. He defended 11 of 11 takedowns from Magomed Ankalaev. Every level change he matched. Every time he got to his legs, he was able to change the position. But what happened was, Ankalaev was unwilling to take a back step. And by being unwilling to take a back step, he really did put the champion Poatan in some rough positions. You know, what tonight showed, and you heard the urgency in the corner of Alex Pereira. Tonight showed that he's just not as good when he has to go backwards. Still a good fighter. He was still in the fight. But Ankalaev had more success than we anticipated because he was able to implement that game plan.
Beneil Dariush may have just leaked Dustin Poirier's retirement fight. Dustin recently stated that for his final UFC fight, he wants to face another legend. It looks like the UFC might be working on the trilogy between Dustin and Max Holloway. These two first faced off in 2012, with Poirier securing a first-round submission victory. They met again in 2019, where Poirier won by unanimous decision. Speaking to Submission Radio, Beneil said, "Right now, my understanding is Dustin Poirier and Max Holloway are going to fight. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know if it's 100% sealed and done, but that's what I'm hearing." Magomed Ankalaev has been going on an absolute tear on social media. He first took aim at Khalil Roundtree. Ankalaev gave his reaction to this video of Khalil at UFC 313. Ankalaev reposted that video on X and wrote, "Khalil Bumtree upset I beat his daddy. Let's go Jamahal." Then he went after John Jones. Jones posted a photo to his Instagram today saying, "More title defenses than every other current male champion combined." John wrote, "Small flex." And Ankalaev fired back with, "Yes, but all these champions is clean. He's big cheater. We all know this." Ankalaev ended his social media rampage by reposting this video of all the fighters who picked Alex Pereira to win. And
I gotta go with my stick brother, with Alex Pereira, man.
Alex Pereira, KO. I'm gonna go with TKO KO. I got Pereira as well.
I'm gonna go with Alex Pereira. I could see it going to decision.
I've got to go Pereira. I've got to go Pereira.
Pereira only has one direction, and that's forward. I got Alex, man, all day.
I'm going to go Alex Pereira, too.
I got to go Alex Pereira via knockout.
I am also going with Alex Pereira.
Ankalaev and Pereira fight.
Poatan, Shama.
A 50-50, but with a little bit on Pereira's side.
I'm going to go with Alex Pereira.
Ankalaev added to every single fighter in that video. "Sorry guys, I disappointed you." And that's going to wrap it up for today's UFC news. Thanks for watching.